Hello students, how are you? I hope all of you are in good health. Students, in the previous class, we completed exercise 15C. Today I am going to start exercise 15D, in which you will learn conversion of units of area and real life applications of perimeter and area. So students, before starting this exercise, in the notebook you will copy this conversion of units of area. You will write first this one and then you will make this table in your notebooks. Okay. Now I am starting exercise 15D. This table will be clear to you from this question number 1. So first question is fill in the blanks. What we have to fill? We have to fill that 1 square centimeter is equal how many square millimeter. So students, 1 centimeter, I am not talking about square centimeter, I am talking only about centimeter. So 1 centimeter is equal 10 millimeter. See here, first question, fill in the blanks. A part is 1 square centimeter is equal how many square millimeter. So first we are taking only centimeter. All of you know that 1 centimeter is equal 10 millimeter. Then if we multiply this 1 by 1, 1 multiply 1, then this centimeter becomes square centimeter, because here we are multiplying 1 by 1. Then here 10 into 10. We multiply this 1 by 1 and this 10 by 10. So 1 multiply 1 square centimeter is equal 10 into 10 square millimeter. 1 1 ja 1. 1 square centimeter is equal 10 10 ja 100 square millimeter. So 1 square centimeter is equal 100 square millimeter. We will write here 100. Now B part. In this part, 10 square centimeter is equal how many square millimeter. In the same pattern, we will explain it. This we are taking 1 meter. 1 meter is equal 100 centimeter, as you know. Now multiply this 100 by 100. 100 into 100 centimeter will become square centimeter, equal 1 into 1 meter will become square meter. So 100 into 100 is 10,000 square centimeter, equal 1 1 ja 1 square meter. It means 1 square meter is equal 10,000 square centimeter. So 1 square centimeter will be equal this 1 upon this 10,000 square meter. Then we have to convert this 10 square centimeter. Then this 10 square centimeter is equal this 1 upon 10,000 into this 10. 0 0 cancel. So 10 square centimeter is equal this 1 upon 1000 square meter. 10 square centimeter is equal, when we divide this 1 by this 1000, we get 0.001 square meter. Or we can say in the denominator there are 3 zeros. So in numerator this decimal will be before 3 digit 1, 2, 3. Means 10 square centimeter is equal 0.001 square meter. Now come to its C part. In C part, 1 kilometer square. See here, 1 square kilometer is equal how many hectare? Student, you will learn it as it is. 1 square kilometer is equal 100 hectare. We will fill it simply. No explanation. Now D. In D, 1 square kilometer is equal how many square meter? See here, 1 square kilometer is equal how many square meter? So we will take first 1 kilometer is equal 1000 meter. We will write it. Then 1 multiply by 1 square kilometer is equal 1000 into 1000 square meter. So 1 ja 1 square kilometer is equal, when we multiply this 1000 by 1000, it will be 10 lakh square meter. See here, 1 ja 1, how many zeros? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it is 10 lakh square meter. E part. In E part, 10 square kilometer is equal how many square meter? See here, we have just written, right now, 1 square kilometer is equal 10 lakh square meter. So 10 square kilometer is equal 10 into 10 lakh square meter. So it is 1 crore square meter. Next part, F part. In F, we have to change 100 square centimeter is equal how many square meter? See students, here we have find out that 1 square meter is equal 10,000 square centimeter. So we will write 1 square meter is equal 10,000 square centimeter. Then 1 square centimeter is equal this 1 upon this 10,000 square meter. Then this 100 square centimeter is equal 1 into 100, 1 upon 10,000 into this 100. 0 0 cancel, 0 0 cancel. 1 upon 100 square meter. When we will change it here, see here 2 zeros, so in numerator before 2 digit there will be decimal. 1 0.0 0.01 square meter. Clear? Now come to question number 2. Solve the following word problems. Its A part is, two paths are crossing each other at right angles in a rectangular park as shown. See students, this is a park given. This is a rectangular park. Inside this park there are two paths are crossing each other. Here two paths are crossing each other at right angle. This is first path and this is second path. Find the area of the path and that of the park not covered by the path. We have to find area of these two paths and that portion of the park which is not covered by path. That means this white portion which is uncovered. So how can we find out? See, I have drawn the figure here and I have labeled it as A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, P, Q, R, S. See, length of the rectangular park is given this one 500 meter. Breadth of the rectangular park is given this 250 meter. Area of the park will be L into B. So 500 into 250. It is 1,25,000 square meter. First we will find the area of the whole park. Now come to these paths. We are taking first this path. This one, A, B, C, D. This path is drawn like this. So length of this park is this 250 meter. Because this path A, B, C, D is parallel to this line. This line is 250 meter. So length of this path will be 250 meter. And breadth of this path is 2 meter. So length of the first path, that is ABCD, is equal to 250 meter. Breadth of the first path is 2 meter. So area of the first path is equal to 250 multiplied 2. It is 500 square meter. Now come to the second path. Length of the second path. Which is second path? This is the second path. E, F, G, H. Length of this path is 500 meter and breadth of this park is 4 meter. So length of the second path EFGH is equal 500 meter. Breadth of the second path is 4 meter. Area of the path is equal L into B. Again 500 into 4. 2000 square meter. 400, 400, 45 20. 2000 square meter. Now area of the middle shaded portion IJKL. Now we will find area of this portion which is shaded with red color. So for this middle portion, this side is 2 meter and this one is 4 meter. So area of the middle shaded portion IJKL is equal IJ into JK. This is IJ 2 meter and JK is 4 meter. So 2 into 4, 8 square meter. Now total area of the path. How can we find total area? Students, see, this middle portion is included in this path and in this path. In both the paths, this middle portion is included. So what we will do? First we will add area of this path and this path. We will add area of both the paths, then subtract the area of this middle portion because it is included in both the paths. So area, total area of the path is equal 500, this 500 area of first path plus this area of second path, 500 plus 2000 minus 8, this middle portion. So it is 2500 minus 8. When we will subtract it, we get 2492 square meter. This is the area of these two paths only. Now we have to find area of these 4 remaining parts which are not covered with path. So area of the path not covered by the path is equal, if we subtract this area of the path from the area of the total park, then we can get, so area of the path not covered by the path is equal total area of the park minus area of the path. So it is 1,25,000 minus 2,492. We get 1,22,508 square meter. Now second B, Rakesh bought a rectangular plot of dimension 20 feet by 40 feet. Rakesh bought this plot, only this one. Its dimension are 20 feet and 40 feet. We can say that length of this plot is 40 feet up to here and breadth of this plot is 20 feet. Ramesh bought a triangular plot adjacent to Rakesh plot at the same cost. Then this is Rakesh plot. Then Ramesh also bought a plot adjacent to this plot and its length is 70 feet. Whose plot is bigger and by how many feet? Whose plot is bigger and by how many feet? So students, we have to find both the areas separately. First we will find area of Rakesh's plot, then we will find area of Ramesh plot. See here, I have drawn figure here also. Length of Rakesh rectangular plot is 40 feet, this one. Breadth of Rakesh rectangular plot, this one, is 20 feet. So area of Rakesh plot will be L into B. That is 40 into 20. 4 to ja 8, 0, 0. 800 square feet. Area of Rakesh plot is 800 square feet. Now this plot is in triangular shape and its base is 70 feet. Base of Ramesh triangular plot is 70 feet and this side will be the height for this plot. So height of Ramesh triangular plot is 20 feet. Now area, you know area of triangle is 1/2 base into height. So 1/2 base is 70 feet, height is 20 feet. Simplify it, 2 1 2, 2 10 20. 70 into 10, it is 700 square feet. So we are observing that this area is bigger. It means Rakesh plot is bigger. So we see that Rakesh plot is bigger than Ramesh plot by 800 minus 700. It is 100 square feet. Means Rakesh plot is bigger by 100 square feet. Okay? Clear? Now come to next question. Question number second C. It is the area of a triangle ABC in the figure shown here is 52.5 square centimeter. find the area of the triangle BDC. Students, see here, this is a figure given. Here there are two triangles. First triangle is ABC, which is bigger one, and second triangle is inside this triangle, that is BDC. These are two triangles. First is ABC and second is BDC. This one is the height of first triangle ABC and this one is the height of second triangle BDC. We are given that area of this bigger triangle ABC is equal 52.5 square centimeter, and now we have to find out the area of this BDC smaller triangle. So how can we find? See here, I have drawn the figure. The area of triangle ABC. This is the area of This is the triangle ABC. Area of triangle ABC is given in the question, 52.5 square centimeter. Area of triangle formula for area of triangle is 1/2 into base into height equal 52.5. 1/2 base. For triangle ABC, base is BC and height is AE. So base is BC into height is AE equal 52.5. 1/2 base BC we have to find out. AE height is given. This one is height is given 7.5 centimeter equal 52.5. Now this BC into 7.5 equal 52.5. By cross multiplication 2 will be here into 2. Now BC equal 52.5 into 2 upon this 7.5. Here we will cancel this decimal. After decimal there is one digit. After decimal there is one digit. So we can cancel this decimal with this decimal. Now it is 525 multiplied 2 upon 75. Simplify it. 5 1 ja 5. 2 remainder. 5 5 ja 25. 5 1 ja 5. Next digit is 2. We cannot read the table of 5 under 2. So we will write 1 0. Then it will become 25. 5 5 ja 25. Now 15 1 ja 15. 15 7 ja 105. So BC is equal 7 into 2. 7 2 ja 14 centimeter. We have find out here BC, this base. Now we will find area of this triangle BDC. Again, formula for this triangle is also 1/2 base into height. Base is same BC. Height is this one 4.5. So area of triangle BDC is equal 1/2 base into height. 1/2 base is BC. Here we have written BC and height is DF. Here it is DF. So 1/2 BC we have find out 14 centimeter here. DF is given 4.5. 2 1 ja 2, 2 7 ja 14. Now multiply this 7 by 4.5. We get 31.5 square centimeter. See, 7 5 ja 35. Carry 3. 7 4 ja 28 plus 3 31. So 31.5 square centimeter. Now come to next part. Students, it's D and F part we will do in the next class. Now I am explaining its E part. So E part is 1 kilogram of fertilizer covers an area of half square meter. Find the amount of fertilizer required by a farmer for his circular field whose radius is 14 meter. In this question, see here, if farmer has a circular field and radius of this circular field is 14 meter. See here, radius of circular field is 14 meter, and what is the formula to find area of a circular field or any circular object? It is pi r square. Area of the circular field. If we want to find the area of any circular object or any circle, then we will use formula pi r square. See here, it is given in your book also. Area of larger circle pi r square. Area of a smaller circle pi r square. So area of the field is equal pi r square. Pi means 22/7 multiply r is 14 meter. So 14 multiply 14 because it is r square. So we will write it 2 times. Now 7 1 is 7, 7 2 is 14. So 22 multiply 14 multiply this 2. We multiply it, we get 616 square meter. This is the area of that circular field. Now what is given? 1 kg of fertilizer covers an area of half square meter. Means if area of field is half square meter, then we need 1 kg of fertilizer. So how much amount? Find the amount of fertilizer required. How much amount is required for this circular field? Area of this circular field is 616 square meter. So how can we find? What statement we will write? We will write half square meter. See here, half square meter. So half square meter area needs fertilizer 1 kg. Then this 616 square meter area needs fertilizer. This 1 divided by this 1 upon 2. Then multiply 616. Students, suppose in place of half we write 5 meter square. Then we will write here 5 meter square area needs fertilizer equal 1 kg. Then 1 square meter area needs fertilizer. This 1 here and then this 5. Then 616 square meter area needs fertilizer 1 upon 5 into 616. So here it is half square meter. So we are writing like this. I am not writing like this 1 upon 5 because it will be 1 upon this 1 upon 2. So upon means division. 1 divided by 1 upon 2 multiply by this 616. Then 1 change this divide into multiply and write reciprocal of 1 upon 2. It will be 2 upon 1. Reciprocal means numerator will become denominator and denominator will become numerator. Multiply 216. Then this is 1 1. We will multiply this 2 into 616. 2 6 are 12, carry 1. 2 1 is 2 and 1 3. 2 6 are 12. We get 1232 kg of fertilizer. Students, we cannot simplify this by this. We cannot simplify it here. First 1, then change this divide into multiply, then write reciprocal of only 1 upon 2. So it will be 2 upon 1 multiply 616. So 2 multiply, it is equal 2 multiply 616. It is 1232 kg. So 1232 kg fertilizer is required for 616 square meter area. Clear? So students, today we will do up to here. Its remaining 2 part D and F we will do in the next class. And students, one more exercise left in the previous chapter. Okay? If you have any problem in these questions, because these questions are this question and this question are little bit different. So if you have any problem, any difficulty, you can ask me. Okay students, thank you and have a nice day.